Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. It is your boy Jondo back again with another video. Um, Today we don't have a whole lot planned. We'll probably just be playing it by ear. I do want to show you guys a bit of progress I have made off camera with a mod called Botania. As you can see over there in the background, we got the portal on the left side of your screen, and on the right side we got a little automatic mana farm. But I will get deeper into those as we once we get into the video. Well, all right, so we'll just go ahead and start right here in the quest book. This is the Botania quest line. As you can see, I have been very busy. I kind of just tried to beeline straight to the end game. Well, not end game, but in game portion of this mod pack. Essentially, we are there right now. We're just missing a few items, such as the Terra Blade. We got a full set of armor already, fully enchanted, which is right here. It is it's a artsy armor set. I'm not a big fan of it, the way it looks. I feel like it's really bulky on me, like compared to just like regular diamond armor. It looks a little more like, sleek. It fits your character a little bit better. I'll just show you. Hold on, let's get this off. And this is how it looks on me. I don't know. It might just have to grow on me, but I'm just not really a big fan of it. I am a fan of the effects that it gives you though. So the armor set bonus is Will of the Ancients. 20% less mana cost on mana tools and rods, regen even if hunger isn't topped off, and passive mana generation on mana tablets. So this is the end game armor for Botania, and it took me about, I'll say about a day's worth of grinding to get to it. The hardest part was to craft up these Terra steel ingots. They take a lot of mana. That is the hard part of this mod pack, just getting the mana created. They have these multiple different types of flowers that can generate mana that do like certain things. This right here, I saw it on YouTube, is a auto mana generating farm. It basically just uses trees and eats the leaves, which this floating munch do right here, and it generates mana for this mana spreader to shoot into the mana pool. The wood gets broken by this pulse mana spreader with a bore warp lens on top of it, and that is shot into a force relay, and that force relay is connected to this dirt block, which then sends it straight up through the logs that grow and breaks them, and those logs are then picked up by this floating hopper hawk right here, put into this furnace, used as fuel and getting burned and turned into charcoal. That then charcoal is dropped out of this open crate onto this pressure plate, which locks this hopper so it doesn't allow any more to flow in there. Once that coal is dropped here, it is absorbed by these endo flames, and those endo flames are used to create mana as well. So this is a fully automated mana farm. This hopper hawk, you can't see it, it's right behind this chest. But this second hopper hawk here is used to pick up the dropped saplings, and it is put into this hopper right here, and they are fed into this open crate and dropped on this pressure plate. This redstone locks the hopper. Same setup as over here, just locks the hopper. The way to choose which items you want to go into a certain storage is to put a item frame on it and put the item that you want to go into that inventory into that item frame, and that is basically an item filter for that hopper hawk. These sticks and apples are being collected in this chest. don't have any plans for them. You can use those to create more mana, but as you can see, I've been running this farm for about 2 days now, IRL, and yeah, there's not many steaks or apples coming from it, so I don't think we'll be doing much with those. Let me put these back in here. How did this get in there? Okay. So yeah, this is our kind of like auto Terra Steel generator right here. Well, not much of a generator, but just like a auto crafter. So here, the Terra Steel ingots take about half of a mana pool to craft because they take a lot of mana. So we have a comparator coming out of here measuring the pulse strength, well, the signal strength, sorry. And once it is about halfway or a little bit over halfway, and that's just enough to make one Terra Steel ingot with all the required ingredients, the signal strength will come out to this repeater all the way out here, and this repeater will power this. These droppers have mana diamonds, mana pearls, and mana steel inside of them. They will drop down onto those conveyors, be pushed into the middle, and these sparks, which are over top of that terrestrial agglomeration plate, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, that is connected to this spark that is right over top of this mana pool. This is the most efficient way to transfer mana. So once those items get placed on here, they will start communicating and transferring mana from that mana pool over to this agglomeration plate, and the Terra Steel ingot will be crafted. So from there, the Terra Steel ingot will still be sitting on the ground. That's why we have another floating hopper hock over here. And this item filter that we mentioned over there is used on this chest. Excuse those items, that was before I had put the item frame on it. This will only allow Terra Steel ingots to be put into this chest. So essentially we have a automated Terra Steel farm, and I'm not too upset about how it works. It allowed us to get a full set of Terra Steel, Terra Steel chestplate, like Terra Steel armor. Sorry. The next process will be getting a Terra Steel pickaxe. The process of getting Dreamwood and Elementium is where this portal comes into play right here. This is the Elven Gateway portal. It's kind of like Botania lore. This whole thing comes from another world, basically ran by elves. I'm not 100% sure. This is the Elven lore. I haven't read it. It's a lot to read. I just wanted to progress through the mod pack. So the way this Elven portal works is you throw in items that they can transfer, and they will throw you back the other items that the equivalent of that item that you threw in. These are ran off of mana as well. So you'll need about 200, I believe it was 200,000 mana just to start the portal. You'll need these about, I would say, to that first tick, about 25% full. Yeah, both of these will be about 25% full, and then you can right click this Elven Gateway core with a Wand of the Forest. Ensure that you have nature pylons hovering over top of the mana pools that are 25% full, and you'll be able to go ahead and get this opened up. It does not take mana to keep it open. It does take mana to trade the items though, so just keep that in mind. Over here we have a little automated setup for mana generation just for this portion. We don't need a whole lot of mana because we don't trade a lot of items, but yeah, we have a a floating thermal lily that absorbs lava over here, and I mean, it works pretty well to me. It does just what I need it to do, gets the job done. The way this works, you just throw in the item and they throw them right back to you. All right, and that gives us the dreamwood twigs that we need. 3 elementium, so that will be 6. And there they are, all 6 of them. So we can go ahead and craft this up. Perfect. Got another task completed. Like I want to fight this mob. It's called the Gaia boss, I believe. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, it seems like it would be a fun fight because they said it would be harder than fighting the Wither, and yeah. Also did fight the Ender Dragon. I will put that video in at the end of this, just to show it. You know, it was a pretty good fight. I mean, I felt like I did a lot better than I did the first time around, especially fighting in this mod pack, because it can respawn the towers once you destroy them. So that was a huge learning curve when I first fought it, but this time around it was a breeze. Instead, we will start working on going to space. This seems like the more interesting one. Let's see if we can go to space. This is gonna be very interesting. I feel like we probably have to be outside as well. All right. So I have seen that there is a mod, like Ad Astra. So here it is. So there's different rockets to go further, like to further places. Okay. So we got the book, we got steel, we got plenty of steel, so that's super easy. And that's another thing I love about this mod pack, is that a lot of the mods work in conjunction with one another, so you don't have to like start new setups for every different mod pack. So yeah, we got that one, and now we need to build a rocket. Okay. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be quite the task. Okay, cool. So we have the items that we need to craft up. We have all of the recipes just pinned, so we can go ahead and like just start running through this crafting if possible. We do need iron rods, so let's go ahead and get some iron ingots here. We don't have any. They're all in block form right now. Okay, cool. So we'll just go ahead and start getting these crafted up. So we need a lightning rod. Go ahead and craft that up. Craft this up now. Yep. And put those iron rods in here just so we can automatically craft it. So we got 2. I believe we'll need a couple of these. Fan. Make 2 of those. All right, cool. So we got the oxygen loader. We're just gonna place the blocks here that we've crafted up, just to keep it moving along, just so we can see the progress that we're making. We need some wool just to craft the armor real quick. All right, perfect. So we got this. Get that out. This. What is that? Oxygen gear. Oh, just oxygen tanks. Okay. And we need orange stained glass. I think that needs to become like a chess piece or something. Keep on moving. We just need to make a crafting bench, and we should be good to craft the NASA workbench. All right, perfect. We got the chess piece. That's awesome. That looks really cool. And it has a little like earth on the shoulder. That's cool. All right, cool. So oxygen generation, not mana. Not playing Botania anymore. We need oxygen buckets. So we just need water. And I wonder if we can power this with our generators over there. Let's see. Does it have power? It does. That's awesome. I love these generators. I love this power mod. because you can essentially charge everything in this mod with that, besides like the this stuff over here. The modern industrialization does not work with it, which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess because they want you to use like steam power and stuff, but I mean, it's still cool. So yeah, we'll just put water into this, I guess, and get oxygen from it. We need 6 buckets of it though. What was that crafting recipe? Like, how much do we get per? What? So 50%, 5% conversion rate. Oh, so like for a lot of water, we get a little bit of oxygen. So how can we like capture oxygen, I guess? Yeah, there's no real way to capture it besides taking it from water, which makes sense. So I guess we'll just fill this up with water. Do we have a? We do have a water input over there. So let's see if we can just tap into that real quick. Yeah, this is water right here. Yep, cool. And it puts water in, and it is making oxygen. That is awesome. Oh, cool. Okay, and we just need another power supply. Cool. Yep, so this will keep working. Put this in here. Get these empties. Okay, so now we have a few buckets worth of oxygen here. We'll go ahead and place this stuff down here. Just got the workbench. I think it might need power. I'm not sure. I would assume it does. We got the fuel refinery. We got the launch pad. This thing is huge. A little 3x3 action here. But yeah, so we got the launch pad, fuel refinery, workbench, and this is all of the oxygen. It's about 10 buckets worth. They said we needed 6 buckets to complete the quest. So let's go ahead and just get 6 buckets real quick. There it is. All right. But yeah, I was looking at this because it said we needed oil, and I was looking at the oil drilling rig, but I don't think it's worth getting into that right now. Can't place it like that. Okay, cool. So that is 1 bucket's worth of fuel. Let's see if this other oil is the same. This is Tech Reborn oil. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay, cool. So we have 2 buckets. I think we need 6 buckets as well. Let's see what the crafting recipe for the rocket is actually, because I would love to get the rocket built today. Okay, so this is where the NASA workbench comes into play. Tank. We need 2 of these. A fan. All right, cool. So we got that. A rocket nose cone. And steel blocks. 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this needs power too. Oh, wait. Okay, it's already doing something. So probably not. Yeah, I think it's essentially just assembling it, right? So that, and that. Oh, we got it. That's awesome. Then you just place it down, and we have a rocket. This is our rocket. Oh, okay, cool. So we have a rocket. All we need is to put on the spacesuit, get some oxygen, load it up into that spacesuit, and we will be good to go into outer space once we get all this oil and fuel and stuff. But yeah, guys, I think that'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. It's getting pretty long. We got a lot done today. It's a pretty interesting episode, I would assume. I'll go ahead and drop the Ender Dragon fight at the end of this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.